And if you don't listen to me, I'm sorry. Piping up on these niggas, you gotta be nice to what to these niggas, I understand. Hey guys, what is up? You know, I haven't seen you guys in forever, personally, you know, just sitting down here talking. But in today's video, I'm going to be doing do's and don't for an HBCU edition. So if you do want to see these do's and don'ts, make sure you continue with this video. But first, make sure you subscribe down below. Also, give us a big old thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. And let's get started with the video. First do is do make new friends. Now, when I first began college, I did not, you know, I'm not a very friendly person. And if you ever meet me in public, or if you ever, you know, see me, you know, don't point, please, because I have an attitude problem. I'm not a friendly person. I really don't go to people. I'm not a real outgoing person, but I am at the same time. But don't do what I did. Basically, I stuck with the people that I came into college with, which was my friend Ashia, and I knew her from like back home. We worked together, all this other stuff, and then I met her friend Kiana, which she came to BCU with us from back home as well. So I met her, but it was through a friend. Make new friends that when you come in, be outgoing, don't be stuck up, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't just stick to the same thing that you're used to, basically. And that just follows along with my second don't, which is don't stick with the same friends. So I basically already established that in my do, but that's just my second don't. Just don't stay with the same friends. My third do is do get involved. Now, I did get involved in college, but I really didn't get too involved, you know what I'm saying? I really wanted to try sister to sister, but I didn't join, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to try a lot of things on campus, but I didn't. I only joined 2 organizations, which is kind of the same organization. I joined CSA, which is Caribbean Students Association, and I also joined JSA, which is Jamaican Students Association. Other than that, I really didn't do anything else. I attended a lot of the get-togethers and stuff like that. That's how I met a lot of people through CSA and JSA, and they're really cool people. I really like the fact that I did join that. It got me more into my culture. Well, besides the black part of me, my Caribbean culture. I really loved it, but I do wish I would have joined a sister club, like Sister to Sister or something like that. It just goes into my don't. Don't be antisocial. Don't stay in your room. And that is the mistake I made my first semester. My first semester was just trials and errors, like. It was crazy, but it is true. My first semester was crazy because I did not do anything. I was very antisocial. I did not like to go up to people. I did not like to talk to people. I'm a very to myself person, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really like, you know, you feel me? Okay, so my next do and don't has to do with parties. So the do is do go out and experience party, but don't party before an exam or a test. Sis, bro, I am telling you, if you go out before an exam, if you go out before a test, I'm telling you, if you think a 10 o'clock exam is like, oh, I could wake up for that. Oh, no, you can't, sis. I'm letting you know now. The sleeping schedule from high school to college is totally different. I used to have to be at class like 8:45 in high school. Me taking an 8 a.m. class in college is like the worst thing you could ever do. I say if you do want to party before an exam, I mean, take it. I would say only do that if you got like a 12 o'clock, maybe 1 o'clock class. But still, I just don't think you should party before an exam or a party, because you do still have to study. Studying is the key in college, so just don't party before an exam or a test. But I do say experience party. I do say do experience at least 3 parties. To my second do and don't, which is do all your work before playtime, which is do all your homework before you go out. But do all your homework before you go back to kickback. Anything. You don't want to be that person that's at a party doing your homework. Trust me. I know a friend. And if she's watching this, she knows exactly who she is. Because I've been to a kickback where I'm sitting there, you know, finishing a last minute science, you know, homework, you know what I'm saying? And it's due at 11:59, you know what I'm saying? It's 11 o'clock, you know, crunch time. And I'm sitting there at a kickback. You should not do that. Make sure you do all your homework, everything, before you even think about going to a party. Even if you gotta miss out, I'm sorry. If you gotta miss out, you gotta do your work. College grades count. Don't take morning classes if you're not a morning person. I say, like I said before, college morning classes and high school morning classes are totally different. And if you're a morning person, as in you just like to wake up in the morning and you like going morning runs and stuff like that, just getting up in the morning and feeling energetic and stuff like that, I think you should do morning classes. But if you know you're not a morning person, if you know you're very cranky and you don't get enough sleep, do not take morning classes. And personally, for BCU students, if you guys are watching this, I do know that they make your own schedules for you, but you can't switch around your times. Go to your advisors and see if they can switch around your times. I know it's easier for you as soon as you get there. Go talk to your advisors, because once those classes are filled up, you can get out of that. I had to stick with an 8 a.m. and 8 a.m. my first semester, because I said I could do it. Don't get me wrong, I did it because the absences do count against your grade, but I'm saying do not pick or choose or stay to choose in the morning class if you know you cannot do it. Okay. Don't buy books from the bookstore. But I did not buy any books from the bookstore. I did not buy any books, period, actually. Because, okay, this is for BCU students, as I'm just going to address this. A lot of teachers don't really recommend you to go buy a book. Some of them just tell you to go to the library and go get the book, because most of the time the books are in the library. You do not have to go to the bookstore and buy a $200 book that you're only going to use for one semester, which is stupid. When you can go to the library, take some pictures of the book, go back to your room, study. Boom, bam, bada, bing. Unless your teacher tells you to go out and buy that book, I would recommend you to buy the book online, like Amazon, or there's like 3 other websites, and I'm going to link them down below so that you guys can have them. But there are so many websites where you can get not free books, but you can get discount prices for these books. And if you don't listen to me, I'm sorry. Next, 2 do's and don'ts. My first do is be open-minded to new experiences. Now, coming into an HBCU, I didn't really want to come to an HBCU just because black people are so annoying. Like, y'all aggravating. Coming to an HBCU really changed my outlets on everything. Like, it was a good experience and I really did love it, but I was not very open-minded. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, I was not really open to a lot of things, a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So I say be open-minded to everything around you. Oh, and let me tell y'all, in my little 2 semesters of college, I learned more than I learned in my 4 years of high school. You feel me? Next don't is don't come into college with a relationship. Now, I don't know if many of you guys are watching this video and you are in a relationship, you know what I'm saying? But I say don't come into college with a relationship, because your old girl right here came into college with a relationship and we are not together. We are not together anymore. So there's no point in coming to the college when you know you guys can't either do long distance or you're gonna see so many niggas that's so fun. And you're gonna change your mind. But I'm just saying it now. Like, when I went into college with a relationship, I wasn't thinking about no niggas. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't thinking about no boys. You know what I'm saying? So that's what guarded me from, you know, oh, he's fine, let me go over there and talk to him and da da da. Or if a dude tries talking to me, like I said, I'm not a friendly person. So when a dude approaches me, especially when I'm in a relationship, I'm just like, yeah, I'm very standoffish. You feel me? A lot of trust issues that was going behind that, and I didn't have a car first semester, so I couldn't travel back and forth home, and a lot of things came into that. But I'm just saying, don't come into a relationship into college just because. I'm just trying to save you from the heartbreak. I'm just trying to save you all that I went through. You know what I'm saying? You could do it. You could honestly do it. But you could honestly find your soulmate in college as well. My last do's and don'ts for the day. Do prioritize your social life and your school life. Like I said before, guys, your social life and your school life is totally different. And what I mean by this is parties and homework. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, don't go to a kickback having to do your homework, or don't go to a kickback no, you gotta study. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you just do have to stay home before going out. You do have to stay home sometimes and just get what you need to get done. You feel what I'm trying to say? You know what I'm saying? And lastly, I am going to go more into deep with this in my advice of it. And this is, don't bring your whole life to college. Okay? And what I mean by this, don't bring your yearbook knowing dang well you're not even going to open that yearbook up once in college. Don't bring your whole life worth of clothes when you're only going to wear a selective amount of clothes. Yes, in college you want to look good. Yes, in college you want to step out. Let me tell you. But let me also tell you, those clothes you're stepping out in, you're only going to wear once. Those clothes, those heels, all of that, you're only going to wear a couple of those clothes, because half of the time when you're in college, you're not going to be dressing up. You're going to want to be comfortable. You're not want to go to class looking cute all the time. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just want to go in a t-shirt and some pants and some flip-flops. That's all I'm trying to say. Don't bring your whole life to college. Bring all of that right back home when the school year is over. And let me tell you, that ain't easy, because it's just like moving day. It is hell. It was a stressful day. And it get hot in Daytona. It get hot. Alright guys, so that is it for my do's and don'ts. If you did like this video, you know, get a little big old thumbs up down below. Also follow me on all my social medias, my Snapchat, my Instagram, my Twitter. And if you always have questions, you know, my Twitter is always open. DM me. My Instagram's always open. Follow me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always here for questions if you guys have questions as well. But also subscribe down below so you can see more videos coming soon. And that's all I have for you guys. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.